about 8, see where you're at, and then I'll finish the rest of it.
Okay, I'm live. I love you. Hello, everybody. Welcome to my craft box. It's Christy, and it's ATC Thursday. Today, I have a fun one for you. Let me bring you down a little bit. You guys are way too high. This is still from last night. Hold on. Let me bring you down. Hopefully, I don't make everybody dizzy for a second. Okay, there we go. You don't need to be so high up. My goodness. This was still set up like as if we were doing it last night. My goodness. Hello, everybody. Welcome to my craft box. Let me do that over. It's Thursday. I have a fun craft for you tonight. Well, a fun ATC card for you tonight. Hello, Tony. Tony, did you know you won napkins from me? I don't know if you popped off the live. Last night, but congratulations. You won napkins. I'm going to send those out to you. Hello, Melissa. Hi, Mom. Hello, hello. Welcome on in, everybody. Come on in. Make sure you open the craft box. Hi, Kendra. I knew your name was going to come up next. You guys are on it today. I love it. Yes. We had a fun time. The whole point is to have fun, right? Hold on. You guys are seeing my junk pile over there. You're going to see something that I don't want you to see yet. So so this is actually a good position. You guys can see me a little bit better now. Oh, you didn't? Yes, absolutely. I'll be sending those out to you. So, you guys, I have to let you know, some of you that were on my auction, you did not get hi, Brenda. Welcome on in. We're doing ATC cards tonight, and I'll explain what that is in a minute. For those of you that did my auction or bought something from my auction, if you did not get a invoice yet, it's because it never got sent to you. I only got one out today. Today I had problems with my internet, and we had a lot of issues with it going in and out, and I was having trouble. I couldn't even work part of the day. So I got a little behind, and there's a couple of you that I'm trying to find a box so I can make it as cheap as possible, obviously. So that I can get your stuff out. But thank you. Yes, I try to have fun. Hi, Donna. I got a phone call. Oh, you can take it last night you got a phone call. No problem, girl. I'm just happy that you were there. Thank you for all supporting me. I appreciate you guys. It was a lot of fun. It's always a lot of fun for me. So, and my husband did stay awake. We ate a little dinner and then we went to bed. So I'm still a little tired though. I've been having trouble sleeping, and then it's been catching up to me like later on in the week. So it's kind of strange, but anyway. So welcome on in, everybody. We're going to continue. Those of you will be getting a invoice by tomorrow. And then Brenda, I saw you pop on. Your kit is in the mail, my friend. So your kit should be coming pretty soon. So watch your doorstep. I do have them. The kit comes in a little, like package. It's like a soft package, but it's fun and pretty. Hi, Terry. Thank you for opening the craft box. Okay, you guys. So, I have a fun craft for you. A fun ATC. You made one ATC today. Yay! My husband's fine. He's actually cooking dinner tonight. So he was so nice to come home and make dinner because yes, I hope you like all the little things that I put in there for the pretty much all the ribbons are kind of random, but you guys got tails. I did find little baby pom-poms for the tails for the baby bunnies. And then I got another cutesy thing in there too. I swear, sometimes I hear my phone from work ringing in my brain, you guys, and it's like killing me because I feel like I know I'm hearing things, but anyway, let's get on with it. So you guys, I came across these stickers at Hobby Lobby. You could check yours. Easter is still 40% off, so it's not that bad. It's under $2 for these stickers, right? So they remind me of Peter Rabbit, and that's why I bought them. And this is a kind of sneak peek to tomorrow's craft. So tomorrow I have an amazing, hopefully it turns out amazing, fun Friday for you. I am super excited about it, and I started on it today, and you'll see a little bit of a kind of hint with today's ATC card. So that's all I'm going to say. So you guys have to just tune in for tomorrow because I'm excited about it. Okay. So you guys, I know a lot of you have done or have seen where you make the fake cabbages and you use coffee filters. So I did dye some coffee filters, as you can see. I was working on this today while my internet was out. so I had to do something, so I was on it. And then you guys, I'm just using whatever scraps I have. I'm using some florals today. I have some pastel colors. This is actually from some of the scrapbook paper that I recently got that's double-sided. And this is, it's like a wicker basket. So it's perfect for Easter. I have a few stamps that are like garden theme, because that's kind of sort of what we're doing. And then I'll show you, and then I do have some florals, and we have some distress inks. So we're just going to create and have fun. Hello, my sweet Amy. How are you? Okay, so I'm going to show you guys something. When I made this, it was like, oh my gosh, that's adorable. And I kind of geeked out, and I was super proud of myself. So hopefully you think it's adorable too. So we're using coffee filters, and I do have some leftover fabric because I want to show you guys you could use fabric on cards too. So I can't forget about those, you guys. I got to move it closer to me because we're going to use some fabrics too. I have different ones because you could definitely use like your fabric strips. This is why I always save my scraps, guys. These are left over from the other day, and I was like, I'm going to use those. But we're using some of the coffee filters. So let me show you what I made. I did make one today. I was so proud of myself. So we are making cute little Peter Rabbit ATC cards. And I don't know if this does it any justice, but can you see what that is, you guys? It's a little cabbage. It's a tiny little cabbage. Please let me know that you can see that. Oh, you know what? My light isn't on. Hold on. This is why I'm kind of probably can't see over here. Hold on. Oh, it's not plugged in. That would probably be good. That would be good if we can plug it in. Let's see. I have all kinds of cords in here, you guys. Hopefully when I get this craft room a little bit more organized, I'll be able to be on it. There we go. Okay. So you guys, did you see it? Did you see it? Look at how cute it is. It's a little cabbage. You see it? It's so adorable, right? It's so adorable. Okay, so I'm going to teach you how to make a little baby cabbage like this for our ATC cards. We're going to make them a couple different ways, I think, because some of us, obviously, you don't want to mail this unless it's going in an actual box or package because it will flatten. So I'm going to teach you how to make one of these. And it's easier than you think. It's easier than you think, you guys. And like I said, we're just using kind of our scraps and stuff, but I do have these little Peter Rabbit looking, they are Peter Rabbit, they're napkins. So we're going to use one of these too. So I'm super excited about today. So we're going to get started. I think we're going to end up doing 3 because I want to show you this. And then you guys, we could even use this as a background too. We can maybe even use this. So I'm going to go ahead and show you what I did to make. This is a larger one, but I don't want to go any smaller because I want you guys, I think the smaller we go, some of us can't see or do it that well. I know some of you struggle with carpal tunnel and things like that. So I'm trying to keep that in mind. I don't want to do it too small, but you guys can go as small or as big as you want. Okay. But I'm going to teach you guys how to make this one. And I really just kind of eyeballed it, and this was my first one I made, and it did it fine. So I didn't need to practice too much. I'm so glad. Hi, Marlene. Melissa, did I say hi to you? Okay, so we are going to start with our coffee filter. I'm going to leave this one be for now because I want it to be that size. So the smaller circle you have, the smaller cabbage you're going to have. So again, if you guys want to know how to do the coffee filters, basically you can look at any of the YouTube channels. I know my friend Sam from Graham's Rustic Farmhouse has this. You have some tea bags saved. Yes, I know my mom wanted me to do tea bag ATC cards. I think that's what I was supposed to do, but I changed my mind. Sorry, Mom. But yes, you could use tea bags just like you did. So I did say hi. Okay, I'm just making sure. I don't want to ignore anybody. Okay, so you guys, we're going to come down about, what is this, about an inch? Maybe a little less than an inch. Nah, probably about an inch, okay? And then we're going to go around. We're going to freehand it. You can definitely use like a jar or, you know, your circle or a stencil or whatever to actually, you could draw it out and then cut it out. But I'm just freehanding it because it's not going to matter. Now, as I cut, I'll tell you how to make these, or how I made them. So basically, I made myself a half a cup of coffee this morning because I used half of my coffee to fill up a glass container. And I'm going to tell you why glass is a little bit better. It's because when you have a glass container and you're mixing paint in it, because you are going to be mixing paint, it doesn't tend to stick at the bottom of the container like it does plastic. And I have tried both ways, and honestly, glass is just easier to clean. So if you have a glass container, use a glass container, like a glass bowl. So what I did was there's probably about a cup of coffee in there, maybe a little bit more, maybe a little bit less. But that's about what I did. And I did like 3 or 4 squirts of my green paint. And of course I don't have the green in here. But it's basically this tone color. It's basically this green. You could use whatever bright green you have, red evergreen. Cabbage is cabbage, you guys. Sometimes it's going to be different colors. Okay, no worries there. So now that I have my small circle, and look, this one might be a little bit, it might be a little bit bigger because look at the difference. These are my 2 middles. So we'll see how this turns out. You could always cut it too. So what I'm going to do is, and some of you may already know how to make little roses and stuff. So we're going to make almost like a rose. And it's funny because I told my mom today, I sent her a message of the little thing I made. And I was like, hey, what does this look like to you? And she guessed a rose. And what else did you say, Mom? You said it was something else. I don't know. So basically we are kind of, we're going to turn it in the middle, just like I did. And then now we're going to kind of leave a little bit. Don't twist it. We're going to leave a little bit and then kind of squeeze it at the bottom. So I'm going to leave a little bit and then hold it at the bottom. And you can do this until, you know, your heart's content with what you've got. But I'm just kind of squeezing it around. All right, and we kind of want it a little bit of a fan. Of course, it's never going to come out the way you want it the first time, but it may. Mine turned out okay the first time around, so you just never know. But you just kind of want to loosen it up. And if you guys want to do the other method, maybe we'll try that maybe we'll try that too. I don't know. Maybe we'll try that one too. Hi, Deborah. How are you? We're making cute little cabbages for our ATC cards. This one is definitely bigger than this one, but that is okay. You can always cut it if you've had enough, but we're gonna squish it a little bit, so that's okay. We're gonna go ahead and keep cutting it or rolling it. And you see how I'm kind of making a rose, and I'm just pulling it. I just have it with my fingers. If you feel comfortable using your glue to hold it in place, you can do that. You could use a little clip to hold it in place if you want. You could do that. I'm not going to do that though. I'm just going to kind of hold it in place. Now when I get here, I'm going to put a little glue on it just so that that tail will hold, okay? And guess what? Glue I'm going to use, you guys. You don't need to use anything fancy. I'm just using my regular glue. Or you could use tacky glue too from Aleene's, and that's a Dollar Tree. They have little ones of these at Dollar Tree. And let me tell you something. I've been using this glue as long as I've been using my Elmer's glue in elementary school. I used to watch, did anybody watch Elaine's, like the show? Did you guys know, before Facebook and the internet existed, that's how we learned our crafts, through Elaine's. I don't know if you guys remember them or not. So I'm just going to kind of hold it in place and keep it kind of flat like this. All right. Now this one, I have a little bit of a tail, so I'm going to cut that off here in just a second. But I'm going to show you, see how that looks? See how that kind of looks like a cabbage? Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and cut just this at the bottom. You don't want to cut where you just glued, but cut that little tail off, because then you could always, you want to make it kind of flat at the bottom so it sticks to your card. Now, if you see it's coming apart, you just put another little bit of glue on it. I don't know why I put the thing on this. You just put a little glue on and tap that down. Okay, so there we are. Now, there's our little cabbage. Hi, Cindy, how are you? I'm teaching you guys how to make little baby cabbages out of our coffee filters, because I know a lot of us has made the big cabbages. So that's one way. And I think I'm going to go ahead and try to do it the other way. And I mean, you can glue it as much as you want in between, but once you have it tacked on there on your card, it's going to be fine, because we're going to kind of squish it in the middle, because I mean, let's face it, cabbages look kind of squished in the middle like that. Thank you for joining me, Cindy. So a lot of you that are not familiar, I do ATC cards on Thursday evenings, like we are right now. ATC cards are artist trading cards, and they're 2.5 by 3.5. And we usually do a theme, or I teach you another technique every week. So these are kind of like some examples of some of the ones we've done. I've done them for almost a year now. Hope your day is going good. My day is going good, Sue. I haven't been able to invoice. I think the only person I was able to invoice is Wanda. And that's because I had a box for her stuff. But everybody else, I either have to find a box, or at least one's coming anyway. So my husband brought some home, so we're working on that today, as well as the internet went out. Okay, Harmony and Amy. Okay, you're saying hi to them. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and stick this to the side, because I'm going to go ahead and start on my regular card. So if you don't know, you could use napkins to make a background on your ATC cards. If you've never done that before, I'm going to teach you how to do that. I'm just trying to see how many plies are in this napkin. There it is. Okay. So let me take these out. We'll use these because we always need these, right? And we have sticky hands and everything else. So I'm going to use a playing card to make my base. And I'm just kind of being a little repetitive because some of you might be new here. And I want everybody to learn how to do it if they want. That's going to be a little too, well, we're going to cover it anyway. So I think that should be fine. All right, so I'm going to take my glue. Hi, Cheryl. Cheryl's on. I didn't see Cheryl's comment, but you guys, I'm working on getting another device. We may do a little shopping for one pretty soon. I'm hoping. I'm going to ask my husband again because we definitely need it. Okay, so I'm just making this white back here because that napkin is thin and kind of lucite. So that's how I put a playing card on paper. And I didn't even do it perfectly, so that's not a really great example. But that's basically what I do, is I just kind of cut it kind of backwards. I just cut around so you know, have enough on the card. But we're actually going to cover this, and we aren't going to use Mod Podge. Not this time. We're going to go ahead and use this napkin. And now I have a nice clean white napkin, and my print will show up a little bit better. So I'm going to just kind of place this how I want it as far as the background goes. And I can go ahead and lift this napkin up and just kind of put it to the side. And now I'm going to go ahead, since I'm doing it on here, I'm just going to put some glue, and this does dry clear, and I'll show you this glue in a minute if you guys are interested. It's the Scotch Wrinkle Free, and you can find this on Amazon. I'm now going to go ahead and line it up how I wanted it, which I think I wanted it a little bit this way with my background. You can do it as straight as you want. And now that I have that on there, I can kind of cut around this, and we're going to go back over the edges again, because I didn't cover the whole thing in the glue, if that makes sense. Hi, Christine. I'm not seeing any of you. I'm so sad. But thank you for saying hi. I think there's certain people. You guys, every live I've been watching for the last 3 days. Oh, there's Christine. Christine, how are you? You've been in our prayers, honey. I know my mom was, I think she said something about she was wanting to hear from you or something. Maybe she talked to you. I don't know. She was mentioning you the other day. So you are in our prayers. I know we miss you over here on Lakeside Lane. Christine used to live 1 block over from me, and she was my mom's friend for a long time. It's so funny that we as soon as we moved, and then you moved away. But I heard you like it a lot better over there. Is that true? You're in Georgia now, right? Are you in Georgia now? I think that's what you said. Okay, so now that I have all of my napkin on this, now I can go ahead. A lot of people sand. I'm just going to cut, because it doesn't matter. We're just going to cut. We're just making our cute little background for this. And if you rip it, it's okay, because you could always hide it with, sorry guys, the glue is sticking to my scissors. And then I'll show you. This is how you would make an ATC with a napkin. We've done them before, but in case you didn't know, you could do that. Hello, my sweet Sandra. I've missed you. I would have never thought that glue on napkins. Yes, I have done that before. Now, the edges get wonky, but that's okay. You can glue them down. You can use Mod Podge if you want. That's an option too. Okay, Sandra, we're making little baby cabbages with coffee filters. Hi, Shonda. How are you? Welcome on in. We're making our ATC cards tonight. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, because this is the texture of this is very thin, and it's still almost like tissue paper because it's a napkin. So just to reinforce our cabbage on here, I'm going to put a little bit of cardstock on here. So I'm going to use, I could use any of my regular papers. This is one we're still going to work on. But I'm going to go ahead and use this basket material and just put it down here. Am I going to cover some of this? Yes, I am. But that is okay, because it's still going to turn out really cute in the end. You guys will see. So I'm doing this because I want to have this kind of have something to attach to this part. So I think I'm just going to line it up right at the very bottom, you guys. And I'm going to put it in the left-hand corner like I did with the other one, just because, I don't know, just because. Do you dry your coffee filters in the oven? I do. So I watch my oven, but I put it on the lowest setting of my oven. My oven, the lowest setting is 170. And I know that still probably sounds, so if your oven goes down even more, I want to say I left it in there about for an hour, and it was fine at that temperature. But it dries really, really fast that way, especially like if you're in a hurry, because I did these things this morning. Hello, my sweet Pam Powers. Pam, we're making little cabbages out of coffee filters for our cards today. So you'll have to see what it ends up looking like. Okay. So now I have my little background with, and this is cute just as it is. You can put the sticker on it and be done and it'd still be cute. But we're just going to make it a little bit more cuter. So you guys, there's two ways you can do this. You could attach, I would recommend a different type of glue. You may not want to use this glue, even though I'm telling you, this holds everything. But just so that you can get a little bit better hold, because it is on a card and you're going to be handling it. I would do this glue. You could do a little bit of hot glue, or you could do Type Bond. Either one. You could also do like a medium gel, which I know my friend Connie from Crafting Dreamers was on hers, and she was talking about the same thing too. So now you could put it flat like this. Or you could put it where it's facing you, like that, okay? If you put it flat like that, you will risk seeing the bottom, okay? But that's okay. If that's how you want it, it kind of looks like cabbage to me. So we could put it like that, or we can put it flat. So what I would do is I would put my glue here, which I'm going to just show you that part, and then we'll make another one, and I'll show you the other way. I think we'll use the smaller one. So I'm just kind of, you see how this is kind of coming off? I'm just kind of squeezing that back together so all of it's on the same. And then I'm going to put just a little bit of glue all around the edges and the middle so all of it can stick to it. And you'll have to let this dry. So we'll work on another card. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it flat, and I'm going to put it down on my piece of cardstock, so that it has a little bit more to hold, not on the napkin. And then I'm going to push it down a little bit, and I'm squishing the middle part. Because now it doesn't look like a rose, it looks like a cabbage. Can you guys, I feel like you can't see this very well. Hold on. Get up there. What happened to my other light? As soon as I move this thing, of course, I want you guys to see it because it's cuter that way. Okay, there we go. Hello. There's a ghost. There's a ghost in my craft room and it keeps turning my light off. What in the heck? Either that or Chrissy just has too much plugged in. And that's probably the case. There we go. Stay. Okay. I'm getting up. Stuff's getting real. So you see how the cabbage is kind of like, it's now kind of squished in there and it looks like a cabbage. Does it not look like a cabbage? Hi, Kimmy. How are you? Okay, so there's our little cabbage. So these are the two. And I'm telling you guys, we'll make a few. And you guys, this isn't just for cards. You could do little miniatures. Those little peat pots. Where are they? Those little peat pots you could do things with. Do I not have them in here right now? Yeah, they are. Look. Look, you guys. I'm showing you another. This is a bonus. How cute would they be in here? You make a little garden, right? And we're using coffee filters. That's all we're using. Okay, let me put some light back on what I was doing. Okay, so that is one way to do it. And then the other way, we're going to use the smaller one that I did. We're going to use a smaller one. So basically what we're going to do, if you didn't see me and if you're just joining, I'm going to do it again so you guys can see. But basically you want to go, I'd say about an inch. Every once in a while, you guys clean your scissors with some alcohol or something. Yes. Yes. Hey girl. Hey, my friends are here. All right. So yeah, go in about an inch or so, or however, if you're going to put it in here, you can go a little bit more. And then we're just kind of cutting out a little strip. That's all we're doing, you guys. And it doesn't have to be perfect either. Now this one is probably going to be a little bit smaller, but that's okay. So again, we're going to take and kind of, you're going to start to kind of roll it. And then you're going to just loosely roll it. Almost like you're making a paper flower. I know some of you may have experience making those paper flowers, or you may have had experience making, you know, some of the roses, paper roses, things like that. But we're just going to gently roll it all together. And this is how you're going to make your little cabbages. And when it gets to the size that you want, you can go ahead and cut the rest and then just glue. So I think this is the size that I want. So I'm going to go ahead and just use a little bit of my glue. It's okay if it gets a little wrinkled because it's cabbage. If you look at cabbage, it looks wrinkled already. Okay, and now what I'm going to do, I'm going to kind of make my bottom piece a little bit more flat. And now we're going to do it the other way. We're going to make it so that it lays up against it. Now this is if you're going to send a package to somebody with some things, you know, all of that. So let me see, what background should we use? We could use another Peter background, or I think I kind of want to do this and this and make it, oh yes, that's what we're going to do. Okay, so I already have this on a card, you guys. I'm just going to go ahead and cut this on here. I don't know if we're even going to be an hour tonight, you guys. This is going to be quick. I mean, I'm going to make a few of them just so you guys can see. Okay, so that's how I want my card. And it doesn't matter which way. I'm going to do it like half, almost like they're sitting, almost like it's sitting in a basket. That's what I'm going to do. Or sitting outside of the basket, I should say. All right, now we're going to cut this. Oh, Christy forgot to grab her colored pencils. Oh well, that's fine. It's all good. Okay. Now, what I want to do, oh, you know what I want to do? I could put that, like that's fabric in the basket. Miss Kimmy, are you still here? It's ATC night. Yes, it is. Hi, Miss Peggy, my lovely friend from Canada. Kim, Kim, if you're still here, I think of you because is that not a magnolia? I don't know. I thought of you and your friend. You guys you're in my heart. And I think just your story is so sweet with your friend that I don't know. All right, you guys, guess what we're going to use? We're going to use this glue to attach the fabric. Do you think it'll work? I think it'll work. I think it'll be just fine. So I'm going to actually put this fabric like it's coming over the basket. That's what I'm going to do. This one's going to be really cute. And I want both my flowers in there, so that's why I'm kind of utilizing half of this, right? And I'm just pressing down and using my finger. I must have had a lot of tops, not sure I have seen you in the same one ever. Oh, girl. I'm pretty sure I wore this top before. It's one of my favorites, but there's so many tops you guys haven't seen because I have 2 dressers full of clothes because I'm a clothes person. And it's so funny because I kind of always wear the same clothes. It's weird like that. I'm weird like that. But you never know. I could switch it up. But I have 2, and then I have almost 90% of the closet. My husband has his work clothes hanging up. And that's the only reason why he has clothes hanging up is because he needs to hang up his work clothes. Otherwise, I'd probably take up the whole closet. However, to be fair, our closet in this house is a lot less space than my previous closet. My previous closet was a whole walk-in, and it was nice. Wait till you see what we're making, Peggy. We won't talk about my confessions anymore on that. So now I'm going to do this cabbage. I'm going to go ahead and put, like, it's 3D, like, coming out. And it's going to sit, like, outside of the basket. I know, I guess that makes sense, but it doesn't. I don't know. So I'm going to put my glue on the back of this side. See how this side, I kind of made it a little flat? And that's what we're going to do. If it wants to stay. It looks like it doesn't want to stay for me. And I want to put it on my, like, if you look at it this way, you want to put it at the spots. Like, if there's an indentation, you don't need to do it on that side. Okay, now this is the part I want you to see, because you don't want to squish it. Okay, but you want to make sure you push it down on there. I'm taking a little bit of my edge. Thank you, Peggy. I appreciate it. I try. Last night I did get dressed up though, because I wanted to look professional for my auction. So look what I'm doing, guys. I'm putting like a little spatula or whatever you have, and I'm putting it through just that little leaf so I can press down on it, so I don't squish my whole cabbage. Okay. And I mean, you can go around the edge. You can squish it a little bit, but try not to squish it. Okay. So there's that. And there's that. There's that. There's that. Isn't it look cute? It looks so cute so far. Okay, what I think I'm going to do with this one is I have some of my little florals, which I think I'm going to go ahead and make them look like they're popping out of here. And at the same time, I'm going to show you how to I don't know what the terminology is, but basically it's not shadowing. I don't think it's shadowing. But what I want to do is I'm going to go ahead and come in here, and I'm going to put it so where you're not going to see. Well, I'm going to do it with another scrap paper. There we go. This is just fine. So I'm going to put it here so that my image won't go on my, I can't remember what the heck this is called. But anyway, you'll see here in just a second what I'm doing. Hello, everybody. You guys are so sweet. Okay. So I'm just going to put my two little florals, kind of like they're coming out of the pot or out of the basket, right? I'm going to put them next to each other. I'm going to ink this baby up. We're just going to use black. Well, it's a peach background, which actually goes well with that particular fabric. Let's do green. I'm going to do this green. I might, let me see this green. I'm going to do this green. If it doesn't turn out, we can just whatever. Masking. Thank you. That's what I was looking for. I knew I was looking for a word. I just didn't know what word it was. Okay. So this is what's called masking, you guys. I'm such a great teacher, right? I don't even know the words. It almost looks like there's no ink on here, but I promise there is. Okay, we're going to huff on it. And then I'm going to come in here. Actually, hold on one second, guys. I did this wrong. Because I can't have all that plastic there, so hold on. I'm making it so I don't have to run into the cabbage, because I glued that too soon. I would say glue your thing before. Thank you, Mom. Okay. You could even stamp upside down if you've done this before. That's what I actually did with this word, but it's okay. So see how it's all at the bottom there? Then I'm just gonna make it where it's, you're not going to see the stems. You're just going to see the flowers coming out of the basket. Oh, how cool. Okay. Not bad. Not bad. I can go in with my lines later and just kind of fill it up. But you see how that is? There's another technique, masking. Now I have those images did not get on my fabric. And you guys can go in later with like a pen or something. Let's see, is this it? No, this is too thick. Oh, I'll just use the Sharpie. You guys can go in and just kind of, you know, just outline it a little bit. Sorry about the dogs, guys. They've been like that all day. And I should have done black, but you guys get the picture on that one. So, and if you don't like what you want, you can just cover it and do something else. But I kind of like the way that cabbage looks on there. You make them so cute. I try. Okay. So I think we're gonna do, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna keep the flowers in the background, but I think I'm gonna do something different with this. I think I'm gonna put eggs coming out of it because I have some really sweet little eggs, or I also have, an Easter egg stamp here. So you can do like a combination of both. But just because I don't know if I love the flowers or not, we could actually go ahead and, because it's a clear stamp, we could re-stamp them in black. We're here for it. Let's just try that because that didn't come out good with that color. And if we don't like it, we can put the Easter eggs. Or we could do both. I can show you how we're going to do both. Thank you, Kimmy. I appreciate it. I try. I just have fun with this. A lot of little details like that you could always color, but we're going to mask it again, you guys, in case you didn't see it. So I just put the little piece of paper all the way up to my fabric where I don't want it to go anymore. And then I just kind of lay it right on top of where my other ones were. Oh, that's much better. Yeah, now you can see it. See, now you can see the flowers. I've got lots of videos of yours to watch. Oh, Shonda! I know, they're up for 30 days. Well, the old ones will be up till, I think they're giving us till like July. But I do have a YouTube and I'm putting them all on YouTube. And actually, I don't know if I told you guys this or not, but I actually have a playlist on my YouTube where I'm putting all of my ATC cards. So if you're here just to see the ATC cards, you'll get to see that on there. So like that. So, you know, I had a thought, you guys. I have these little carrots. I think I got these at Hobby Lobby. How sweet would a cute little carrot be coming out of the side of this with this little... Oh, how cute would that be? I could even stick it like, oh yes. You know what we could do? We could actually cut the corner of this. You too, Tony? Oh my gosh, that's so funny. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. This is why I was buying all that. This is why Sam said what she said about all that stuff I bought from her. You know, I really like this. I think I'm going to cut the corner so that it looks like it's hiding behind. Please hold. Ooh, maybe I cut that too much. Hold on. Oh, I don't like the way I cut that either. Hold on, guys. I'm going to make this so where the carrot looks like it's hiding behind here. Hold on, let me see. How do I want this? Yeah, more like this. You know what we'll do? We'll put that piece back. That's what I'm going to do. We're going to put that piece right back here so it looks like the carrot. There we go. We'll just glue that one down. I cut it wrong, but that's okay. I'm just like super excited about this right now. All right. There we go. Oops, I glued the wrong side, you guys. Please hold. Oh, I know. We've missed her face. Well, she'll be on Saturday. Aren't you coming on Saturday, Sandra? Are you coming on Saturday? I gotta text you, girl. Okay, look. Oh, how stinking cute. Look at how super cute that is. Now it looks like an Easter basket with everything in there. Hello, Chick-Teek. How are you? I really need to know how to say your name. I don't know if he answered me on my live last night. Like, who said it right? I have to ask my husband. He has a very good memory. Oh, my goodness. Okay, I love it. Okay, what I'm going to do is, I think I'm going to add an Easter egg kind of sticking out of it. So I'm going to do the same thing, but I'm just going to cut it. But I'm not going to cut it too short. And then you can actually pull up some of that fabric and put it down in there. Oh my gosh, look at how cute this one is. See, this just came to me, you guys, while we were sitting here. Isn't that silly? All right, I have one more tiny Easter egg, which is going to fit perfectly, like right here. And I'm going to put it at an angle. So look at that. So now we have a carrot and a cabbage outside of a... Thank you, Elizabeth. See, now we have the cabbage and the Easter eggs coming out. Oh, how cute, you guys. This just came to me. I just love it when things come to me. And I wasn't even trying to do that at first. Like, I was trying to do something totally different. Okay, we're going to come in here with purple. I just want to do the edges. Let me show you how I do the edges. Yes, she'll be on Saturday. Okay, good. All right, so basically I just want to make sure my edges are all, see, this one's just a little, sometimes I get carried away, you guys, but you can always use a corner edger too. Just be careful with it. But they have these corner punches. I think you can find them on Amazon, and you can actually make sure that it's, you know, that it's good, that it's good. But okay, so that's as far as I'm going on that one. I'm just kind of doing my own corner edges. All right, so now I'm going to go ahead with some purple, and I'm just going to do a little bit on the sides. You don't even need like any type of, you can stamp something or you can write something on here, but I'm just going to do my edges so that it defines the edges. It just looks better that way, I think. And I'm doing it purple, you guys, because there's some purple in that one egg. And I think purple and the orange look good together. Or you can do your Distress inks, you know, with your regular, but I'm just kind of doing it with my corners. All right. So there's that one. There's that one. Isn't that cute? Hi, Brooke! Bunny ears sticking out of the top of the card would be super cute. Yes, it would. Look at you with all your ideas. We made these little cabbages from coffee filters, though. So we're going to do, I'm going to decorate this one, but I think we're going to do one more. But I'm going to actually decoupage this on here so you guys can see what it kind of looks like. Actually, let me see if we can do a different version, because I wanted to do just like a smaller version of this. Yeah, this one would be good. Let me play with this a second, because I've only gone so far. I swear I just saw a dog come in here, but I don't know. Are you in here? Oh, it's my cat. You guys see my cat? I knew I saw an animal. Okay. Let me see if this will work. See, you could even do something like this and make it just like a little flat, and you can make that coming out of the basket too, if you wanted. But yes, you could definitely do bunny ears. Oh, that would be so cute. I don't have the stuff for it at the moment, but I do have the stuff out in the living room. I'll definitely do one of those. Okay, so we're going to decorate this one too still. But let me do one more. And I think I'm going to do this kind of as a background, as well as we'll do the pink and the green. We'll just do the pink and the green. This is like race paper. This is the stuff I get. Yes, it's the cat. This is the stuff, and look you guys can see through it's a little see-through. This is the one I get from Dollar Tree, you guys. Sometimes the packs come like this with all the textured paper in here, and this is so worth the value of this. Can you see this? Not all the Dollar Trees have it, but look at this embossed one. But I love this one because it looks like homemade paper. And we're going to be using a lot of that when we do our junk journals. All right, we're going to do one more. And I'm actually going to do like a little arch with the coffee filters. But yes, so we've learned things today, right? We've learned coffee filters. We have learned masking. And we have learned napkins. We learned a lot. What are you looking for, Bella? I have no idea why she's in here. She doesn't usually come in here. Not usually. So what's everybody having for dinner tonight? We're having tacos. We missed our Taco Tuesday, so we're having Taco Thursday. Sometimes Thursdays are just better. Because it's Friday Eve, right? I got 2 of those from our Dollar Tree. You love them, don't you? I love them too. I love them too, Sue. All right, so I just have the best idea. See, it comes to me. I'm telling you, when you start working on them, it'll start to make sense. Okay. Is that what I want to do? Yes, that's what I want to do. You guys know what I'm doing, right? I'm making a cabbage pocket. That's what we're doing. Here I go with the cabbage again. See, you could do it for backgrounds, but I'm doing it for the cabbage, you guys. And I'm making a cabbage pocket. Okay, so look what I did. I found paper pack of cardstock too. You did? I love their cardstock too. Like I'm not gonna lie, I don't need any more paper, but I usually grab it when I see it because sometimes it's not always there. All right, so look what I did, you guys. I folded my circle in half, and then I put the flat side down. Okay, so I'm gonna glue it down like that before I forget. Let it be known. This is what I did. Before I forget. I'm doing it at the bottom. Okay. I'm gonna keep this unglued, okay? But watch, I'm gonna now fold this over. It's not perfect because the way I cut it, but that's okay. You guys can do what you need. I'm now going to glue this piece together, this fold in, and then this fold together. I just put a little glue on it. If you miss a spot, you can always go back and get it. And now, we are going to make, now we have a little pocket. And we have like a little piece of cabbage. You guys see my vision yet? You'll see it in a second. We are going to put our sticker of our bunny. This is a cute bunny. I'm going to put it on a regular piece of paper, and then I'm going to fussy cut it. Do you guys see where I'm going with this yet? I'm going to leave a little tail on it. Just not a tail, but like a tab on it. Okay? Would that be big enough? Yeah, because we want him to stick out. All right. See, I'm telling you guys. Now we're going to fussy cut it. We're just going to put a little background so he kind of hangs out there a little bit. You guys just take your imagination and go far with it, man. I'm telling you. If you just keep doing it and practice, it'll come to you. And look at shapes. Look at shapes of things. Look at, you know, what you could make something. The sky is endless with these things. I'm telling you. I will never run out of content. I'll tell you that. Look at you guys. He's coming out of the cabbage. Oh, how cute he is. All right. I want to put a little, I think I'm going to put the Easter eggs down here. Now I got to go get me another pack of stickers. This is crazy. So I kind of want to hide them behind the cabbage. I'm just going to stick them like right there because that was kind of like an empty space. But how stinking cute is that? Are you guys seeing this? This is crazy. Now you could always do something like this. Like, look, I have this piece left. I already stuck it down, but let me see if I can try to. Those stickers are pretty. Oh, that's even cuter. Now it looks even more like a cabbage because I stuck that extra piece in there. And all that was I just folded it down a little bit. Now I feel like I need to put this egg on this side. Yeah, like it's hiding. Oh, how cute is that, you guys? Oh. I'm telling you, sometimes it is just too cute. It is. I'm loving it. I'm absolutely loving it. Now I want to put a little sign here. Now look, this is what I was going to show you guys. Think outside the box when you stamp. Say I'm in this position and I don't want to squish this, right? But you're like, oh, shoot, I should have stamped something there. That's okay because look, watch what you can do. This stamp, you're in full control of this stamp, okay? This is garden. So what I'm going to do is just like Facebook with the flipping of the camera and me being inside out, upside down, whatever, backwards, whatever it is. We are going to stamp. We're going to put this on the very edge. So now when you flip it over, and I know you guys, this is so confusing, but when I flip it over, I'm going to read the word garden. So I could actually use that stamp and use it up here. You don't necessarily always have to work from the way down. You're in control of this stamp and where it goes. So I'm going to just put black ink on this one. And then we'll go over what we did today. Oh my gosh, how cute. I have to put a little sticker on that one too. All right, remember, you're in control, so you decide where it goes. So I'm just doing, you just want to huff on it, just so it stays wet. It makes a clear image when you do that. How cute. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is so stinking cute. And now you have, I kind of want this to stick out. Yeah, I'm going to keep my Easter eggs right there. And then we could even do one more piece of flour, just like we did with the other one. Hold on. You guys, I'm sorry if I'm missing all of your comments. I'm going to go back after dinner and read them. All right, because Facebook isn't showing me anything. I'm so surprised I was able to see so many of you yesterday. But I think I still missed some comments because I went back and looked. I hope my husband didn't miss any comments. That was the main thing. Okay. So now I'm going to do this. If you want it to stamp there and you don't want it to be in the way, then we're going to do it like this. We're going to line it up in that corner so that now only this and this is in the way. That way that whole block is not in the way. Of course, this pops out, but still. And then we can do a mask again. Because look, we'll just line it up where we want it so it doesn't get on that lettuce. Not the lettuce, the cabbage. You guys know what I mean. Again, I'm going to do black because I can always color this later and make it pretty. But now I have that where I want it to be masked off. And then I'm just going to go in just like that. And stamp my image. And look, it's almost perfect. See? Hi, Melanie! We're making ATC cards tonight. I showed you guys how to use coffee filters to make little mini cabbages. Little mini cabbages for your cards. That's what we did. All right, so there you go. Now, what I will do is, for this particular one, I think what I'm going to do is take, I know I have a green. That's yellow. I think I'm going to take my green distresser so it's not as vibrant. And I think I'm going to go in on the edges. And this one is the Shabby Shutters. It's a lighter green, but I think it's going to show up better. Let me just test it real quick. Oh yeah, I like that. And you can do this with the whole thing. I'm just doing the edges. Hi, Judy. I'm making ATC cards and sending them to people. You like doing that? Well, I'm so glad you joined me tonight, Elizabeth. Hopefully you like what we did. I just kind of winged the last two, but it's kind of turned out nice. So now we can kind of go in with our distressing ink and just kind of give it a little bit more, you know, oomph. Hopefully you like what we did. Have you seen anything like this before? I haven't. That's why I was like, well, this is actually not a bad idea. Okay. So we're just going to kind of go in and just give it the little oomph that it needs. We could even go around him. On his little cardboard. Because I think that it'll match the background too. Even though it's white. It just gives it a little something. So it makes some kind of camouflage in there. I can't edge the cabbage. You can edge the cabbage with green ink. Yes, you can. Oh, you mean that? That cabbage? Or this cabbage? Well, that's what I was doing, but I don't know if you meant the other one or not. I'm almost scared to. Yeah, you could. You could do it before, if that's what you mean. You could do it before you actually put it away. All right, so again, we're just gonna. But I'm just gonna go in with the green up here, just so it all kind of stays uniformed. All right, where are we at? We're about an hour in, you guys. So I think I'm just going to finish that one card. and then will be it for the night. But hopefully you guys will like these cards. Hopefully this inspires you to make some cabbages. And you can do purple cabbage too. Some people like purple cabbage better. Yes, do you too? Yeah? She's the star of the show today, you guys. I don't know. All right. So let's see what he looks like in here. We just made him his little pocket. Oh, look at how stinking cute this is. Look at your the little round ones. Oh, the little round ones, yes. Look, he's sticking out of the cabbage. I love it. It's so cute. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it worked on this one. I'm scared to do it on the other ones, though. It did. It kind of gives it a little bit more 3D dimension, but it's so cute. All right, so then you have this one, too. Coming out of that's the little basket we made with the carrot. And then we're going to finish this one. And I think I'm just going to do like, I have to do this one. Look at, he's got his little umbrella. He just matches this so perfectly. And now I'm thinking I want to put him on a background though. I think I'm going to fussy cut. I'm going to put him on this and fussy cut him and making him kind of pop out of the background so we can see him. So hold on one second, guys. We're almost done. But yeah, these are super adorable. And you guys, all I did was coffee filters. If you have coffee filters, you can do this too. I just used paint and a little bit of my coffee this morning. And just make sure you guys can do a plastic container, but it tends to kind of seep to the bottom and it doesn't like color everything nicely and evenly. So I would definitely use the glass. You know, you can use an old glass bowl or whatever. And depending on what you're coffee dyeing, I mean, honestly, you can use a mug. You know, I know you guys got extra mugs at the house. Okay. Oh my gosh, she's so cute. I'm gonna cry. He's so cute. All right, I'm gonna put this bird in the sky too. So I'm also gonna put, did I cut this too short? I did. That's okay. Yep, that's all right. I wasn't really lining up that, but I'm going to put the bird in the sky, but I'm going to fussy cut him too so you can see him in the background. Hi, Connie. He's adorable. Oh my gosh. Wait till you see the rest that I did. I'm going to hold them all up and you guys have to pick your favorites because I always make you do that. Now, I will say this ATC card is a very big hint to what we are making tomorrow for Fun Friday. So I'm just letting you know now, be on the lookout. I'll probably be on, I might be on a little bit earlier tomorrow. I'm really not sure, you guys. But be on the lookout because we are going to have fun tomorrow. Did my glue fall? It sure did. That's the one thing about glue. When it falls, it gets stuck sticky on it, but it's clean. It didn't get anything on it. It more rolled than anything. All right, and then before I go, I wanted to show you one last thing, and it's a product that you will see at Dollar Tree. They have these. It's the brand Gorilla Glue, okay, and they have 3D tape. And they come out already in the little squares that you see. And they are super, super sticky. Once it's on there, you're not getting it off. I'm just telling you. And if you want to cut this, you better try. I mean, I would rip it. I would try to rip it if you had to. Don't use your scissors because you will have to wipe off your scissors. Like I'm ripping off this piece so I can put a little bit on his head. But this just kind of, it's that double-sided tape. Hello, my sweet Sarah. And it'll pop right off. Oh, and I think we're going to do his sides green too, you guys. Hold on. I'm going to do his side, unless I do blue. I guess I can do it two-toned. But I think that's what I want to do. Or we could do yellow. Let's see. What's that straw color? No, I think I'm going to do... Do I have that light blue? I don't think I have a light blue. I have a bigger light blue. Did I lose you guys yet? I didn't even use my flower stickers in here because I didn't need to. You see all the distressings? I didn't even get the all. See, we're gonna use speckled egg. I think blue might look cute. It goes with his jacket. We might do two-tone. Let's do two-tone. I keep changing my mind, you guys. Isn't that funny? Oh, well. You guys. Oh, what did I miss for the Gorilla Glue? Tony, I can't see your comment, but I will go back. You guys, if I don't see your comment right now, I'll go back later and look at it. I promise. I always do. Okay, I'm lightly doing the top of the cabbage, all right? But it's staying on there. It's not going anywhere. Elizabeth, good evening, my friend Elizabeth. Oh, Luca, okay. I'm just trying to catch up with comments that I can see. The comments I can see. All right, so I'm just doing a little bit on the edges, the green, and I'm doing up to like the middle of the top, and then we're gonna do blue. Do I have a thingy for this? Of course I don't. Let's see. Speckled egg. I think I have a brand new one. Do I have a brand new one over here? Hold on, you guys. I didn't lose you yet, did I? Ah. This is what I was looking for, my pieces. My little felt pieces, because I didn't have one for speckled. And I'm going to need one for speckled. Oh, yes. I'm so glad I did the blue. All right. And remember, that's a napkin on here. Wants to show the package. Wants you to show the package. I don't have the package anymore, Tony. Next time I'm in Dollar Tree, I'll take a picture. The only reason why I don't have the package anymore is because I actually found it in Arizona, but I did see it at my Dollar Tree, so they are at other Dollar Trees, not just Arizona. And I split it with Beth, and we had to split the package. Yeah, I don't have it anymore, but it comes on a roll like this. This is all I have left of it, but it comes on a roll like this, and they're awesome. I think it's more and it's in the tool section. It's not in the craft section, so it's over by where the glues and stuff are at Dollar Tree. It comes already kind of pre-cut, which is super great for us, you guys, because usually the Dollar Tree has like those, and you usually like cut them. These are glue dots, they're different, but they have like the roll, and then you have to cut them. But I promise you, you'll find them. It's got the label. It's got the label that says Gorilla Glue. So it's got like that orange label, and it's these things. And I'm telling you, they're super great. They're made for, I think they're like made for like handling tools and stuff. But I'm sorry, I don't have it anymore. We had to conserve our space when we were up there. Okay. You guys, I'm loving him. He is so cute. I love his background. This one might be my favorite because I have a thing for Peter. Not that Peter, but you know. There. Oh, okay. I just want to make sure I read that right. Okay. So now I have a little thing in that one, so I don't have to go looking whenever I want that one. But let me show you all of them. They turned out super adorably cute. Okay, so remember, you guys, I want to see pictures. If you guys do any of the coffee staining on your, you're welcome, Tony, on any of your coffee filters. So we made little baby cabbages. This was the first one. This is the one I made prior to getting on. So there's that one. And then we have this one with Peter on it. And he's got like the little basket and the umbrella. If you guys can see that one. I know it's kind of weird in the light. You can probably see a little bit better over here. And then we have this one with the cabbage and he's peeking out of the cabbage. So there's that one, you guys, with him poking out. I love that one with the fold. And then we have the cute little basket with the flowers and the eggs and the cabbage on that side like that. So there's that one. All right, so I hope I inspired you tonight. I hope I gave you some ideas. I appreciate you guys for coming on as always. And remember, tomorrow's live might be a little bit lengthy. I may try to pop on a little bit earlier, but I will send out a telegram and I'll post it. But we're going to be making something really cute because it's Fun Friday. And I can't wait to see you guys. Tell me in the comments which one is your favorite and if you're going to be trying to make some of these. Hi, Barbara. That's okay. I'm about to pop off. I'm glad I caught you live. I'm so sorry I can't stay, but sprinkled your life. Thank you so much. I appreciate you opening my craft box. Ooh, I'm so excited, you guys. I think we're at 3K. The last I looked, Meta said I was at 3K, but then something else said I was like 2998 or something. So thank you. The pocket one is your favorite? Yes. I like the pocket one too. I think they all turned out adorably cute though. So again, while they're still there, pick up some, and any Easter bunny stickers will work with these, you guys. And then some of you, Tony, you'll be actually getting this napkin in your package because you won a pack of napkins and this is in there. So you'll be getting one of these napkins. So, all right, guys, I'm out for the night. Thank you so much for joining me again. And I'll see you tomorrow for Fun Friday. Bye, guys.